because Hyvaa seems intent on ending this early and getting into his very first OSL round of 16. And that would be pretty exciting. He's not the greatest Zerg player ever. I can't even remember seeing Hyvaa ever smile. I constantly see his losing face, which is just a sad frown. He's kind of frowny anyways, just has that look about him, but yeah, we'll see if he smiles, if he beats Pusan here today, which it's looking likely like he's going to. Pusan just isn't looking in form. And versus Zerg is definitely not Pusan's best matchup. His best matchup is against Protoss, and still got completely owned by Movie in the last OSL. Movie went for Dark Templar, and Pusan basically had no detection anywhere. He wasn't even remotely prepared for it. So yes, even versus Zerg, I think even versus Lita, he would have had a better shot of moving up, because Lita, his versus Protoss is not that great. He dropped out to Pure in the last OSL round of 36. Epic games, though. That series, Lita versus Pure, was the best series of the ever OSL 2009, in my humble opinion. Got to see nukes, got to see all kinds of carrier action. It was just great. And Pure is actually a good player, but I am discussing all of the players except the players that are in the game, apparently. Gateway coming up, a lot of Corsairs out for Pusan. Let's see, the Overlord's getting the full scout and everything, so that's going to be important. Always important for a Zerg player to get somewhat of a scout this early on, because you have to know if the Protoss player is going to go for a +1 Zealot attack, if they're going for Corsair Reaver, or something like that. This Overlord's going to die very shortly, and continued Corsair production from Pusan. 4 Scourge out for Hyvaa. It looks like he's going to be able to take care of that. Alright, looks like Hyvaa is preparing for the +1 Zealot attack, getting a bunch of Sunkens all over the place. And the good thing about the +1 Zealot attack, though, is it works kind of like a Medic Marine fake out. If you go out with Medic Marines and you're pushing towards a Zerg base, that makes them throw down Sunkens, and that wastes a lot of minerals. Costs a lot of minerals to throw down both the Creep Colony and the Sunken Colony. Drains the economy of the Zerg. So it's always important to do that, and that works the same way for the +1 Zealot attack, I think. Even if you go out with the Zealots and you don't get any damage done, I mean, it's always good to, if you see an opportunity, if you see a hole in the defenses, capitalize on that absolutely, because a +1 Zealot attack can destroy a Zerg, just completely. If you're able to take out one base with that, it's pretty much over. And here comes the +1, just now upgraded. I saw it click from 0 to 1, and the Zealot speed should be up shortly for Pusan, and I don't think he's going to be able to get through here. A lot of Zerglings and 3 Sunken Colonies, 2 Sunken Colonies and 1 Creep Colony morphing. So yeah, Pusan sees that and he backs off very swiftly. Now he's probably going to try to push the 5 o'clock expansion. He's going to notice that there are a lot of Sunkens there too, so he's not going to be able to get any damage done, at least not with this initial push. He's going to have to wait until he has some anti-air, until he has some stronger units, and then he'll be able to make use of those Zealots. Burrow has been researched for Hyvaa, so it looks like he is anticipating a Corsair Reaver build. But I don't see that happening just yet. It looks like... yes, oh, Pusan trying to push down at the 5 o'clock position, runs into a lot of Sunkens, and now there are Mutalisks out for Hyvaa, so it looks like he's going to try to end it with some Mutas. There's a there's a High Templar hiding behind a tree. You can't see me, I have camouflage on. I am a High Templar. There we go. And yes, the Dark Templar coming out. Does not have to hide behind a tree because he already has cloak, but yes, there we go. The Dark Templar are going to try and come in, but there's a Spore Colony at each base, so Hyvaa playing extra defensive in this game. So this might indicate that he wants to end it from 3 bases. If he's playing this defensively and trying to protect all of his bases like this could mean that he's just going to try to stay at 3 for as long as he can and try to get out a nice big mid-game army, most likely consisting of all Mutalisks, picking off all of these Zealots that are in the middle of the map. And man, these Zerglings getting the full scout on where the Zealots are going too, so we'll be able to pick them off in the middle of the map. Let's see, a lot of High Templar out now, but Pusan's going to have to morph pretty much all of them, warp in some Archons with those, even the one behind the tree, so he'll be able to deal with the Mutas. And yeah, Hyvaa, since he has this Scourge out here too, I think he is intent on just taking out this. I'm not really sure why Pusan is not committing with his Corsairs at the moment. Maybe he sees the amount of Scourge that are out, but yeah, he needs to protect his Zealots. Finally morphing a bunch of Archons. There's the Templar hiding behind the tree. Not spotted, man. Ninja High Templar. And looks like Hyvaa is going to try to break into the base. There are a couple of cannons, and the Corsairs are going to come in. Hyvaa is looking for those Corsairs with his Scourge. He's going to try to take them all out. A lot of Scourge in, so this could actually work out because I think that Pusan halted Corsair production for a while. He's getting out more Corsairs now, but oh, Scourge taking out almost every Corsair. So this could definitely work out for Hyvaa. Not sure where the Archons are at this point. Oh, Pusan, tilt of the head. Oh, GG already from Pusan. Where did the Archons go? Might have been able to defend with those, but man, whoa, that was one of the shortest series of this OSL so far, and I'm counting the ZVZs too. So, whoa, Hyvaa very comfortably moving into his first OSL round of 16, not cracking a smile. I see no smile from Hyvaa. And now that he's in the round of 16, I'm going to have to figure out if I want to call him Hyvaa or Hyvaa. I might switch it up. Like every other game, I'll call him Hyvaa. Every other game, I'll call him Hyvaa, just to confuse everyone. But we'll see. This has been Nuke. I will be moving on soon to more matches.